Since Ice Spice announced the date of her debut album, many critics around the world have greeted it with negative reactions, with countless videos and tweets going against the album. Why do many people on the internet suddenly hate Ice Spice or not interested in her music? To be honest, on my side, I really even don't remember the last time I sat down and listened to a song by the New York rapper. Though a year ago it would be different, I used to sit down and listen to tracks like Boys a Liar most of the times, and sometimes tune into her tracks with Nicki Minaj. Those were the days when Ice Spice would go viral every single time, and she had like over 42 monthly million listeners on Spotify. My opinion is that it would have been better if Ice Spice would release an album during that time when she had those 42 million listeners on Spotify, because she had Nicki fans backing her all the time. It won't be the same right now because most of the Nicki Minaj fans she had have all run away since the text between her and her best friends leaked where she was trash talking Nicki Minaj. The screenshot suddenly went viral on Twitter, and you know how Nicki Minaj fans behave. They all came together as a group and went on to boycott Ice Spice's songs, reducing her monthly listeners from like 29 million to 15 million by that time. Back to the album, Ice Spice released a single titled Give Me the Light, sampling Sean Paul's song. The song was negatively received by majority online, including me, where I even made a video talking about how horrible it was. Ice Spice was screaming over and over again. I guess Lado had enough with Ice Spice screaming in her songs. There are other things that made the song horrible. One of the things that made the song also horrible were the lyrics, where Ice Spice was talking about poop. Fans finally found out that Ice Spice has a poop fetish, where she has mentioned poop in many of her songs in the past. People are okay with it when she first said it in the past. I really don't know why she released it. Ice Spice just released the new single from her upcoming album, to be honest, because the snippet of the song didn't have us shaking her ass. It didn't get that viral to many people. People didn't know about it, or it's not even making waves. The song's just there. People don't even care about it. This is how bad it can be. And to be honest, that's like not a good image for someone who's really promoting their album with all your singles being hated by everyone. How will the album be treated? Now let me give you guys some reasons as to why I think the album won't go as high as expected, or unless she changes some things. I'm not an expert, but I'm sure that we can all agree that Ice Spice should improve on her lyrics and begin statements that are sensible. For example, I can't be the only one who thinks you should stop with the I am a baddie and I can get what I want type of lyrics, because I'm really getting tired of them. They're like in most of her songs. Ice Spice has surely called herself a baddie more times than she has actually said something sensible in her song, and this is becoming annoying. Halliburton should just intervene and bring in an expert to sensitize her on the type of lyrics you should put in the album. Maybe that can really improve it, and maybe people will be shocked and surprised if she really writes something which is sensible. I feel like the album will not surely have that good quality, since all she did in the past with her former songs is aim at people who really discover her from TikTok, which is sad, to be honest. Ice Spice was discovered by many people after she went viral on TikTok in 2022. And to be honest, all she did after that is release songs that are kind of similar with an aim of going viral again, which actually worked. This brought in statements made by people around the internet calling her untalented, calling her an industry plant, and saying she can't rap and all she can do is just shake her ass to attract thirsty men and women, which is kind of true, to be honest. This also made people believe she would be nothing without TikTok, and many people called her out when the Universal Music Group decided to pull out their song. When the publishing group removed their songs from TikTok, many people believed that was the end of Ice Spice. People said all she could do was just go viral, and that's why people discovered her song, and the company was doing disadvantages to artists like her. So I would expect her to experiment in something new on the album, or else this will be a huge loss to the label. Remember how labels have to organize albums by printing in vinyl, playlists, stuff like that. That would be a lot of money going to waste. And I don't think it will sell that much, because you can see with Megan Thee Stallion, her tour, she has been cancelling some dates in Europe because they're not selling. Maybe DJ Academics was right about the female rappers.